Big Scoop.
Kiss FM. It's the Big Scoop. The Big Scoop.
Yes, sir. Chim from Pasha's here. Wagwan, brah.
How's everything going?
Everything's sharp there. You know, you've had my stories, man.
Hey, today we have some
around
big
the world,
bombs, huh?
yeah.
Today we have some big bombs to drop in.
You always have bombs. You are like, you know, Chim, if you were born before the World War I or World War II, you'd be called Hiroshima.
Yeah. It's crazy. Then let's start with KCC.
Okay. No, are we starting with KCC or we're going to Tanzania first?
We're first starting in KCC. Up in smoke, bro.
Okay.
Chronics was around.
Yes.
You know, a place looked like it was burning, eh?
KCC was burning,
all
like the
smoke.
London Bridge.
All the smoke. I was up in the air. It was crazy.
Okay.
It was crazy. Actually, it looked like a fog. It hit just KCC.
So you can imagine, plus the weather already.
Yeah.
The weather is gloomy.
Yeah.
So, and then on top of that, guys were burning some serious hub.
Yes.
At KICC.
And when us guys saw the
right in
photos
front of the founding father.
I must say. But then he's also known as Burning Spear, yeah?
Yes.
And he gives people
the order of the burning spear.
Order of the burning spear.
Yes.
They decided to burn something, just not spears.
Have it.
And when we go to TZ, when Masepetu got into trouble for burning the exact same thing that was being burned so freely, so loosely at KICC.
Wow.
Huh? You know, she was caught with Bangi.
Okay. You know, let me tell you, Wema has never been lucky. As in, when it comes to Magufuli's government, since Magufuli came into power, let me tell you, she's been in and out of prison.
Yeah.
And so this time around, she was busted with like legit weed.
With Bangi.
She was just skunks up.
Yeah. And it was busted actually at her place.
Okay.
And 2 of her employees were in the house when she was busted.
Okay.
So you know the way Magufuli isn't playing around.
Yes.
The court case went the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And when it went the whole 9 yards, she was found guilty.
Okay.
So she can either serve a prison term.
Okay, of about a year.
Yes, a year, or pay a fine.
Of about how much?
It's about
$500.
Yeah.
It's about 50,000 Kenya shillings.
Kenya shillings, about 250,000 Tanzania shillings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what, for Masepetu, man, mambo sio wema sana. But I wonder, how does someone now come to your house to find weed? Someone must have snitched on her.
That whole story, Kwanzaa, guys snitch on each other, like legit.
No, but this is our home. This is our home.
Yeah, even her employees, I'm sure, snitched on her because their charges were dropped.
Okay.
And that got us thinking.
Boss.
That got us thinking, especially with the way our KCC guys were smoking up like it was nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what happens in Kenya if you're caught with Bangi?
You know what? You're going to give us all those details in exactly 5 minutes, because you know what? There are people out there who are wondering, nilienda KCC nika Chronics, and they're wondering, ukishikwa kutaendaje?
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
It's 7:17.
Ladies and gentlemen, hit music and money on.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
You're a hater.
Do you know what Bobo mean in Kuyu?
No.
In Kuyu.
No.
Do you have any Kuyu friends?
Yes.
Text them. Just ask them, what is Bobo? Make sure it's someone who's like your age mate, someone you can crack like naughty jokes with. Yes.
Okay.
Bobo was playing right here on Breakfast with the Stars. The time
Thanks for the warning.
About a minute to 7:30, and it's all about the Big Scoop on Kiss. I hope you're ready, because you know what, we started right here in the 254 combined with TZ, and it's all about Bangi things.
Bangi Day. I learned it's called Tiri nowadays. Tiri. Tiri.
You learned from who?
Someone at the desk.
Kiss FM. It's the Big Scoop. The Big Scoop.
Okay, so let's talk about Tiri, because the last I checked, Tiri was Marcus's girlfriend.
They broke up.
They
broke up.
Okay, ex-girlfriend. So,
in fact, I'm feeling brave. I might slide in the DMs.
So we're discussing the issues of what do you call it? KCC was burning during the Chronics concert.
It was up in smoke.
And this happens a lot of times when you have reggae concerts. People just blaze it up, and it's like during that particular time, people have like an amnesty. And this is the only time you can blaze it up, and it's normal.
The guys for the OD dance,
pictures. Yes, people post pictures of them smoking up, forgetting that weed is still illegal
in Kenya.
Yes, but I have a very good friend of mine, Professor Ogada, who's trying to get it legalized. But until then, it's still illegal. It's still illegal. He's met with the Parliamentary Select Committee. He's met with the Health Senate Committee. He's really trying to push, because majority of first world countries, they've legalized marijuana.
Yeah, they're in the process of legalizing. Yes.
But in the 254, trust me, it's still illegal.
Third world realities.
I doubt there's any African country that has so gone, as close as Ethiopia to try and legalize weed.
Good point.
Yes. So,
good point.
So guys were smoking up like it's normal, but it's illegal.
It's illegal.
And what are the ramifications?
Now, what most Kenyans don't know is if you're ever caught smoking weed,
yes,
depending on the amount of weed you have,
okay,
you can get 25 to life for drug trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is, you guys, Shafi, do you know if I'm smoking in your car, even if you're not in the car, the cops will come and arrest me and you.
Okay, so they arrest me for being what?
It's your
in
car.
Absentia.
Aiding and abetting. It's your car. It's your car.
So like the guys who smoke at KICC, if now the cops decide to do their job and
descend on them.
All of them.
Yo.
So even Nana Gashaga will be arrested.
Or everyone.
Or they will arrest Uhuru.
Even the guys who run that premises, KICC, would be arrested.
That's what I'm saying. That's Nana Gashaga.
Yes.
She's the CEO of KICC.
She would
She's
be
the one
nanny.
who facilitated the gig.
Yes.
And then everybody who brought chronics.
Everyone.
The concert.
Yes.
How about that?
Everyone. In fact, if you're caught smoking, this is what Wema Sepetu's employees were caught with.
Yes.
If you're caught smoking, let's say we're in the same digs.
Yes.
You and I are just chilling. So a third person checks in, and they're smoking. We are not.
Yes.
We are still all going to be arrested. Yo. And you, if that's your digs, you're going to be arrested and charged with aiding and abetting. Even the landlord or landlady is going to be charged.
How about that?
It's crazy.
That's the law of the land.
It's the law.
Have it. Let me
it's
tell
the
you.
law.
Then the next time I'm going for reggae concert, catch me dead.
Ish.
I'm not sitting anywhere near anybody smoking.
And keep in mind, if you're caught with one stick, you can be jailed for as long as 5 years.
Yeah, close to 7. Yeah, 5 to 7 years.
Yeah,
and that's still in the 2.
That's one. Is it called a stick?
A stick. Yes, called one stick. One stick.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one.
When you're MBA. So
imagine
if you smoke weed this weekend, please trust me. If you get caught by cops, you can end up in committee for 5 years for no reason.
Imagine.
So we should just chill and wait until it's legalized, and then you know what? We can go back to KSCC and now ban it nicely. In the meantime, we have money for you. For the stars, and yes, we've come from talking about the herb, which is also called the chronic, also called the weed, and you called it what?
You justified it. It's called bangi.
Yeah, bangi. And we told you, bro, if you're caught or busted smoking it up, trust me, utaenda ndani, man. And you can, with one stick, you can even go to committee for like 5 to 7 years
with hardcore criminals.
And the fact that people like Katumbo, Alex, and the rest of the people went for chronics and they were burning it up at KICC. Let me tell you, if Kenyan cops decide to do their job, half of Nairobi will be in jail today. But right about now, though, we're moving on to the next scoop of the day.
Kiss FM. It's the big scoop, the big scoop.
Yes. Who are we talking about right about now?
We're going to be looking at someone who has literally disappeared from the limelight.
Really?
He disappeared for a while. And the next time we saw him, he was crying on a certain TV channel.
I know who you're talking about. His name starts with a J.
Yes.
And ends with a Gait.
Yes. Jimmy Gait.
Wow.
He of the tight clothes.
Wow. Okay, so what happened to Jimmy Gait, man?
You know, the guy completely disappeared from the entertainment scene, and guys were wondering, like, what's going on? What's not happening?
I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll let you tell us.
And then he resurfaced when he was being cyberbullied.
Yes.
And he cried.
He's always been trolled on social media, and when anything dumb happens, they always drag him into that story. I know that feeling.
Actually, his music is always blamed.
Yes.
If there's a famine, it's cause of it.
They're like, wait, bro, kwani hujatoa your hit song?
Maze.
In fact, the kids of Lambalolo and the guys of Ndakupiga Ngoto are the guys who have rescued him. Because those are the top of the town as we speak right now.
Alright, so shout out to Geoffrey Mbuthia.
Okay.
One of the best at the desk.
Okay.
And he had an interview with Jimmy Gait.
That's the Mpasho desk.
Yes, the
Mpasho
Mpasho desk.
The best at the desk. Which desk?
The Mpasho desk.
Okay, sawa.
So Geoffrey Mbuthia had an interview with him.
Okay.
And the interview went as you could expect, but Geoffrey has a thing about him. He managed to needle out some really crazy information about Jimmy Gait.
Wow.
We found out why he'd been missing.
Is it because his clothes cannot fit him anymore?
Partly.
Okay. So he's grown.
But the full story
he's grown
is
bigger or he's grown smaller?
He grew smaller.
He grew smaller.
But the full story is
so
all his clothes went.
Wow.
He lost all his clothes.
Wow.
He lost his cars.
Wow.
He lost his house.
Wow.
He was homeless.
Pole.
Living among chokoras at Globe Cinema.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
No way.
This guy was living in his car
when
at
was
Globe
this?
Cinema.
When was this?
This was last year. And for the better part of last year, he really, really struggled financially.
So he was
literally bankrupt.
Are you trying to tell me that KOT trolled Jimmy Gait to brokenness?
I'm getting to that. I'm actually getting to how they got him broke.
Wow.
These Kenyans on Twitter are bad people. I'm getting to how they made him broke. Huh?
So is he still broke?
No. He's finally dug his way out of the financial hole.
Or out of Globe Cinema.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But now the thing is,
yes.
On one morning, this guy woke up and the auctioneers at his door at 6 a.m.
Wow.
Actually, he didn't wake up. They woke him up.
Yes.
At 6 a.m.
Is he Udaku too?
It's not Udaku.
Gossip.
It's not Udaku.
He's not being king of Mpasho.
I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
This guy, they threw him out of his house. They took everything.
You
How
know
he
what?
managed to sneak away with his car.
Uh-huh.
Like a small kadudu.
Yes.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
And even Ngata, he shot on him because that day he went around trying to call all of his homies, trying to get.
None of them picked up his calls.
Nothing.
Wow.
They say adversity brings clarity.
I know. You know what, Jim? Just hold it right there. I know that story is going up on mpasho.co.ke, so please go there and you get all the details.
Yes,
but
sir.
I am not buying this story. I know I can afford it, but I'm not buying it.
You know, you're not the only one who's not buying it.
So
So the time Gait couldn't afford it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not buying this story. Yeah? And no pun intended.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? We'll be hearing from the horse's mouth,
Yes.
Jimmy Gait himself,
Yes.
so that we can confirm whether or not alilala pale chini ya Globe Cinema roundabout karibu na Nairobi River.
Hit music.
Anyway, this is Breakfast with the Star. The time now is about 10 to the top of the hour, and it's all about Jimmy Gait. And guess what? According to Chim, and I'm not buying the story, dude was broke, like flat broke. Alikuwa anaishi pale Globe Cinema roundabout karibu na ile beach ya Nairobi River na Machokora.
Kiss FM. It's the big scoop. The big scoop.
So Chim, you said we're shouting out who for this particular story?
We're shouting out Geoffrey Mbuthia.
Geoffrey Mbuthia.
Yes.
So Geoffrey Mbuthia, why did he call Jimmy Gait first? Let's just start from there. Because what is the basis of this story? As in, how did it start? Did you just call to check on him?
No. We'd been hearing a lot of chatter about the fact that he'd had financial problems.
Yes.
And it was really bad for him for 3 months.
Okay.
But you see, the thing about this is, even as you do your due diligence, because mpasho.co.ke doesn't bring you half big stories, even as we do our due diligence, it takes time.
Okay.
And sometimes the easiest way for you to break a story is just to go direct to the source.
Okay, so now, this story, how long did it take you guys to, find this guy, investigate, and, putting it up now?
3 missed interviews.
3 missed interviews.
No less than 3 missed interviews.
But eventually you found Jimmy Gait.
Yes.
And this is what he had to say.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is from the horse's mouth. This has nothing to do with Mpasho. This is Jimmy Gait himself confirming that alikuwa anaishi wapi?
Globe Cinema
roundabout.
Kwa
Na
gari
alikuwa
yake.
broke mbaya.
Yeah.
I didn't have a place to sleep for 3 months. I was sleeping in the car. I was sleeping in lodges. Sometimes in car. At night I would go and just.
And this after you've moved big hits and all that.
Yes. That's why for me, don't tell me music is bullshit, man. But I can't build my life on music. I can't. That's why right now I'm very particular on when I do music. It's not just because I want to release music, and it's not for business. Music is so good, but music and art can really frustrate.
Can I say you were bankrupt?
Yes, I was.
How do you keep it undercover?
Because I don't flash my lights.
So no one can know. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive that you kept it undercover.
3 months, I didn't have a place to sleep. I was sleeping hungry.
Wow.
Imagine.
There you have it. That is Jimmy Gait himself confirming that, you know what, akulala chini ya Globe roundabout, alikuwa nala grogon. The garages. He said he used to sleep in cars and garages, and for 3 months he used to sleep hungry.
Yeah.
He didn't have a place to sleep.
And it's an interesting story about this that you can see on mpasho.co.ke is how he ended up at Globe Cinema /Grogon.
Okay.
What happened was, after doing his rounds, his ngata ishad, his fuel ran out.
Yes.
So he had to just use the reserve tank to get to Globe at first. That was the first place he got to, and he slept in his car there.
Wow.
After that, Grogon.
Wow. One of the Kenyan's most trolled artists on social media,
but
and
also
he's
one of the
given us
most
some
successful.
of the biggest hits.
Yes,
gospel hits. He's won some of the biggest awards.
Has endorsed products from some of the biggest companies in Kenya and East Africa.
Last year, for 3 months, nigga had nothing.
Absolute zero.
Let me tell you, yes, that is the big scoop, and that's how we do. You can catch that whole story on mpasho.co.ke.
And even the story of how he's back.
Yes, you need to remember, anytime these stories go live at on Kiss right here with the Chim from Pasho, it goes live on the website. So if you want all the other details and confirmations, please go run there right now.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where were the gospel brothers and sisters?
Kabla ukuje uchoto hapa. If whatever you're about to say is corruption.
Hey, But you know pressure burst pipes, huh?
Anyway, so Chim from Pasha to Zero K is here, and it's all about the gossips and all the dope stories that are popping and happening all over East Africa and the world.
Yes.
So, from Jimmy Gait being broke,
we'll start
from
with
weed at KICC. I think that's the reason why the president is listening.
He's listening in.
Yeah. Unasema nini juu ya KICC? I think people were blunting up next to my what?
But then I didn't say
my
it.
daddy.
You're the one who said it.
Anyway, so moving on swiftly.
Alright, so we'll start off by looking at TZ.
Wow.
And in TZ, we're looking at one of your friends.
Wow.
Chibude.
Yes, Mr. Diamond Platinum. Nimemwona juzi, he was at a function with Wema Seperu. So
yes.
I'm wondering, is Wema in jail or is she still perambulating? She must have paid the fine.
I think she's paid the fine.
Yes.
If not her, then Diamond did.
If you've just joined in, you need to go to Mpasho to see K and understand why, because she was busted with weed.
With
at
Bangi.
her house.
Yes.
How those cops went to her home to look for Bangi, I don't know.
People
anyway,
snitching.
So, what's Diamond done?
Alright. Other than impregnating Hamisa Mobeto and then going
Twice.
to hang out with Wema Sepetu. But then you can check out the photo of a pregnant Hamisa Mobeto on pasha.co.ke.
Yes, even me, if I got my wife pregnant, I'll be hanging out with other chicks. So, yeah, and she doesn't like being, like, anyway, I'm kidding.
So Diamond was on tour in the US.
Yes.
And while he was on tour in the US,
yes,
he did two things. Number one, he wore ankle, it's called an anklet. This ankle bracelet.
Ankle bracelet, yeah, it's an ankle bracelet, yeah.
Then while he was also on stage, he had a thing where he kind of pulled down his pants.
Wow.
To show off his boxers.
Wow.
And you know the way Tanzanians are. Tanzanians went hard. They were like, homie, Yeni Shoga.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I said it right.
Yeah.
First land.
But but it means totally a different thing. Kama Yeni Shoga wangu. It's a good thing. It's like, you're my boy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But they called him now, then referred to him as a shoga.
Did I say that right?
Like he's gay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the guy actually had to come out and like apologize and say, guys, I'm not gay. And I don't understand why guys are accusing him of being gay, because at the end of the day, Hamisa Mobeto, Zari.
Well, the thing is this.
Sebastian.
I think the fact that he's already made his life so public, what he should have done, if it was for the Reverend, that's me right here, Tim Ofisi, Secretary General, I'd have come to clarify whether or not I'm bi. Because we know for a fact, anapenda madem. So
yes.
What Tanzanians wants to know, unapenda madem na machali. Because why would a nigger wear an ankle bracelet?
See, it's fashion.
The only time I'm going to wear that is when I'm under house arrest.
You know, there was a time guys were wearing leather kilts, leather skirts.
Well, let me tell you something.
And them.
Chim, whatever you're trying to do, I know where you're headed. Please, don't dare. Please, usijaribu.
It's fashion, bro.
I know it's fashion, but please, you have to go bedroom.
Scoop, the big scoop.
So, Chim, go ahead and destroy all my friendships.
But then we're about to discuss another friend of yours.
I know Diamond has just had that story, and now he's like texting
he's blocked
me.
You,
he's like, you know what, Shafi bana ulisema utakuwa unamcontain huyu Chim. But now, guess what? That story about Diamond coming out and holding a press conference and addressing the fact that people in Tanzania are asking him whether or not he's gay. Yes.
And we have another friend
out.
of yours.
It's on pasha.co.ke, so you can check it out there. So which other friend of mine are we now trying to destroy their name?
An heiress.
Okay.
Annalisa Mwigai.
Have it.
And we're actually not destroying her name.
We had this conversation though, but we had this conversation last week.
We did.
Yes. When you came here,
yes,
after she blocked you and ignoring all your calls,
yes,
and you said that, you know what, she likes girls.
I didn't say it, she said it.
Yes. No, you were just confirming to Kenyans.
Yes.
Because you have ways and means of getting into our WhatsApp stories. Yes. And Insta stories.
Yes.
And Facebook stories. I didn't even know Facebook had stories until yesterday.
Now you do.
Hey. So
she came out to clarify that she is actually not a lesbian.
Okay. And
her friend, she's called Johnson.
How do I know, bruh? Mimi najua aje.
So you read mpasho.co.ke.
Please, I know what you're trying to do.
Anyway, she came out to clarify that they are just really, really good friends.
Yes.
And she refused to answer any question that was asking, like, personally, a lot of women were like, personally, me and my friends are tight. We call each other bae, honey. We've now called each other wifey.
Okay. So that she's still not, addressed that particular issue.
Yeah.
Of why she was calling Johnson wifey.
Yes. But how she's come out to say how she's fully hetero.
Wow.
Hii maneno yote ya
so yeye na Diamond wame confirm that wao ni wanachezea timu moja, si timu mbili.
Yes.
Wow. So your final scoop of the day?
Yo, we're looking at Lisa Gaitho.
Oh, wow.
The only woman who I'm sure her man would actually sing this song and say,
all my property.
Indeed.
I give you authority.
Indeed.
I never fly you economy.
Lisa Gaitho came out. For those of you who don't know, those of you living under a rock, she came out and said that she does everything that she can do for her man out of love. And what she said was, in her opinion, women need to do certain things out of love. Right? Like for her, one of the things that she says she does is she baits her man.
Well, as in anamuogesha. Anamwosha.
Yes.
You know, I remember the last time I was washed by a woman. I was 4 years old. My mother washed me in front of everybody in the estate. You know, I came home, I was so dirty, but and I used to do it every day. She kept on telling me, where? When I just landed like this, I was so muddy. I'd lost my shoes. I don't know what. I don't know. We were going to Dufumpara room. She just chucked on her basin and scrubbed me in front of all the chicks in Gofu. I was like, you know what? We need to move out of this estate.
I might choose to pass on that. I'm not going to give the last time Mel was based.
Mel was based. My mother showed me a good one.
Mine was recent, very recent.
By a real, like a chick.
Yeah, in Jan.
But you know, the thing is this here, majority of the chicks who came and attacked Lisa Gado, I didn't understand why they're doing it, because you know what, it's being counterproductive, because women have been fighting this whole equality and all,
and they've been fighting for a right to have an opinion that is uniquely theirs.
If a chick can have an opinion that is uniquely hers, why
even if you don't agree with it,
fight her? Keep
that same energy. Even if you don't agree with it, keep that same energy.
Yeah. Plus, anyway, she did not hold a gun at anyone's head to tell them, yo, do this to your man.
Do that. She said also what she does.
For the women who felt really betrayed, who felt like, you know what, she's just selling out, they'd have gone and had this conversation with their dudes instead of the chick or with Lisa Gaido, and asked them, would you care to be cleaned? Would you care to be washed? Would you care that I wiped your butt? You know, something like that. And then once your man, whatever answer your man gives you, it's up to you now to decide whether or not you want to be in that relationship.
Indeed.
Because like me, I wouldn't want anyone to like wash me. So because I don't want to date a slave.
Does that mean that is a first date question?
Yes.
Women should now start asking men, can you bathe yourself?
Yes. Because now the way they caught feelings, and when they try and jump onto Lisa Gaido's Twitter streets, I think they should come correct, because romance in the 254 died a long time ago. Romance in Africa died a long time ago, and people need to ignite.
The Nigerians are very romantic.
People need to ignite that romance.
Nigerians are very romantic. You can see how Lisa Gaido is with a Nigerian man, and she's very romantic.
Learning. Yes, and she's there trying to steal secrets to bring to Kenyan women, and then Kenyan women are busy just insulting her.
But Lisa Gaido is also not a pushover. She went ham on her haters.
What do you mean her? Her and her whole and her crew, her sisters. Clan, she has two other sisters. So there are three guys on Twitter. And sometimes when one of them goes like strays or says some dumb stuff, they call her out. But this time around, they were all united. And their sister.
I like what she took shots at some of the big influencers.
Yeah, they're called Twitter bigwigs.
The bigwigs.
Yes, kwanza kuna moja anafanya kazi at a certain radio station.
Who cooks on the gram? The one who cooks on the gram.
Let me tell you.
Where she asked, I remember Lisa Gaido asked her, you with all your throwing down for the gram, what has it gotten you from Bay?
Boss, I'm still paying rent in Kile.
And you're still paying rent,
Let me tell you, that story is on pasho.co.ke, and it's been real. Chim, can you leave the studio? I don't want you to destroy my friendship anymore. Well, apparently he's still delayed, so we don't know what time he'll get here. But when he gets here, I'm gonna holler.
When he gets here, I'll be back.
All the nutty little details we picked up.